Morning everyone, hope you're well. My name's Ollie. I lead on the apprentice recruitment at Mace. So a little bit about Mace. So we are a global consultancy construction firm headquartered in Moorgate, but we do have offices all over the UK, offices in Birmingham. We operate on Curzon Street just across the road, leading on the HS2 project. I did have a video about sort of going into a bit more depth. We don't have sound, so I'm going to have to skip over that. So some of the services we offer, so we have a consult business and a construct business. So our consult business takes up most of our business, probably about 70%. So that includes, program, project and construction management, PMO and planning, cost and commercial, business advisory. And then over to our construct side, we've got contracting, construction management, fit out and specialist services. So just leading into the markets that Mace operate in, you can see we operate across a wide range of markets. Including cities and places, mobility, resilience, tech and manufacturing, health and life sciences, and defence and national security. So just moving on, these are some of the projects that Mace have led on. Does anyone recognise any of them? Feel free to shout out if you know any. Top man, Spurs Stadium, top right. So I'll give you the answers here. So we've got the Pan American Games in Peru, top left, the Shard, Spurs Stadium, Port Atlanta, the 2012 Olympic Stadium, which is now West Ham Stadium, and Tiffany & Co. So that is our cities and places projects. We move on to our arts and culture projects. So again, anyone recognise any? Give you a few seconds. So we have the British Museum in London, Tate Modern, the Royal Shakespeare Theatre, the Expo in Dubai, the Seed Cathedral and the Zeitz Mocha in South Africa. So they are our arts and culture projects. And then finally, our mobility projects. I really hope that you're going to get the one in the bottom left, as it is within a 15-minute walk of where we are now. So we have the Metrolink Go expansion in Canada, the IFS Cloud cable car, which used to be the Emirates car, the Heathrow Airport, Birmingham New Street, which is the one that's just around the corner, the Hamad International Airport, and Keflavik in Iceland. So I'll just move on now that we've got a little bit of an introduction to who Mace are, where we operate. So our programs that we offer, we do offer apprenticeship programs mainly, that's why I'm here. We also offer graduate programs and placement programs for those that are in university. So if you were thinking about going to university, we can support you throughout university or after university. But today I'm going to talk about apprenticeships. So our apprenticeships are targeted at school and college leavers. They are 4 years long plus an extra year if you're doing the degree. So you'll spend 4.5 years getting your degree and then a further 6 months getting your chartership. So RICS chartership. And any of those sort of qualifications. So they start each September. So it's quite late for us at the minute to attend these events because most of our roles have actually been closed because we have such a high demand with them. But if anyone is looking for an apprenticeship to start this September, we have 4 roles live on our website currently for HS2 just around the corner. So we have like data analysts, construction management, that sort of thing. So yeah, in general, our apprenticeships range from level 3 to level 6, level 6 being our most popular. So I reckon about 80-85% of our roles are degree level. And then, as I mentioned, you will gain a professional membership with industry bodies and support in obtaining a professional qualification, obviously depending on your role. So requirements to get onto our apprenticeship scheme, you'll need 5 GCSEs, grade 4 or C or above, which includes maths and English or equivalent. 96 UCAS points, and some of them may require a higher number of UCAS points depending on the role. And then additional requirements may vary, obviously, depending on the role. So just some typical apprenticeships we do offer. You can see all the titles of the roles on the left, the qualifications you'll obtain after completing the apprenticeship, and the entry requirements needed. If you sort of take a look down, sort of bottom third, their most popular ones are consultancy, project management, sustainability. Typically get filled within the first month of them being live. So if you are looking to apply in September, I really would recommend doing it as quick as you can, just to be in the best chance of actually getting a job with us. So here's some of the things you'll get on our programs. So one-to-one support. I mean, it's quite bizarre actually because I am an apprentice recruiting apprentices, which is quite ironic. So I can confirm the one-to-one support is fantastic. It's a really close-knit team, so there's always support wherever you need it or whatever the support is. Fantastic networking opportunities, structured training programs, support with a professional membership, a hell of a lot of exposure, and access to wider initiatives. So you do get a lot of, there's a lot of bonuses on our apprenticeship program. And then just the typical recruitment process, because I know this varies per company. So this is ours. So we open applications in September every year. We don't take CVs, so we have a generic application form just to keep it sort of fair across the board. And then if your application is successful, we'll put you through to a video interview. So this is a one-way video interview, which sounds quite intimidating, but it's fine when you get into it. So 5 questions, 2 minutes to answer each. We will just get to know a little bit more about yourself. And then if you're successful with your video interview, you'll be moved to an assessment centre. So the assessment centre contains 3 sections. The first one being a group exercise, so you and the others on it, there'll probably be about 10 of you. You and the other candidates will sort of be presented with a case study, and you'll have to come up with a rationale across the group and present it to a group of directors. After that, you will have a one-to-one presentation with the director. They want to just get to know a bit more about you, what your interests are, why you want to work for us, what you know about the role, that sort of thing. And then finally a case study presentation. So you get another case study, and you have to come up with a 10-minute verbal presentation based on the information provided to you. And that is pretty much it. So after that, hopefully you'll be made an offer to come and join our programme. And if that's sort of, between October and March, after March, when you've been made your offer, we host a couple of pre-joiner events. So thankfully to the access of the sites that we've built, we can host some pretty cool pre-joiner events. We had our onboarding session in the West Ham Stadium last year, which was pretty impressive. We all got to go out and take a picture on the football pitch, which not many people have access to, so that was quite cool. But yeah, just generic application information. There is a massive QR code there if you wanted to read our digital brochure. Alternatively, we have paper copies of them on our stand over there. I'll be on the stand, so please come and have a chat if you're interested. But yeah, that is pretty much it from me. Thank you very much, everyone.